Hi family, Eve here. So family, this video I'm about to create is a video of the continuance of the last video I made, which was called The Mark of the Beast. In this video right here, I want to try to finish up the Mark of the Beast, continue to show you the Mark of the Beast. Family, before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Again, this one right here is a continuation from the last one that I did on the Mark of the Beast. In that video, I told you who received the marks or mark. And I told you also that the mark of the beast is just the mark of evil. Just a mark to do evil. And so this video right here, I'm going to continue and finish it out, or try to finish it out. So what I'm going to, let me see. So like I said, the mark of the beast is not a mark or a chip that's going to be placed into anyone. Because they was trying to say that mark of the beast was going to be a chip that the government was going to place on you to buy and sell. No, that's not what it is. It's not that type of, it's not a mark for you from the government. It's just a mark that's been placed on nations or placed on men early in the beginning of the Bible. They received a mark that mark was to let us know who they were during this time, who they were at that time, and for us to know who they are at this time, so we'll know who they were. They that did evil in the earth during the beginning, as time went on, and even now. So those nations were men that received marks, but those men became nations. And those and like I told you, I said the mark of evil is just a mark to do evil. And we know evil and sin is Satan. So they were to do the evil of the serpent or Satan. So let's continue. So like I said, the mark of the beast is a mark of evil. Symbolically, the beast represents evil, original sin, or a negative aspect of human nature, meaning that the original sin, the original sin was the sin that was brought about by our foremother and forefather when they transgressed and ate of the fruit of the tree of good and evil. So that right there, that's what evil stemmed from when they ate of the fruit after God told them not to. And sin or a negative aspect of human nature, that's just the evil that's was inside people, their natural way to do evil. And I told you, when evil is done, evil is usually done to somebody that's righteous or against righteousness. And as I said in the first video, Cain was mad at his brother Abel because God received Abel's sacrifice and not Cain. Ham evil was when he looked upon his dad's nakedness, and his brother Shem and Japheth, well, Shem in this case is the righteous one. Shem took the covers and he went backward and he covered his father's nakedness from where his brother told him about it. Ishmael evil, you remember Ishmael, he mocked Isaac in the book too, where he mocked means just he laughed at and made fun of. And that right there showed that's what he was going to do throughout time. He was going to mock his brother. He was going to make fun of his brother, or he was going to do evil to his brother, Isaac. So Isaac, and along with that too, Isaac received the promise from his father, from God, as a promise to Abraham. Like Isaac was the chosen seed and Ishmael wasn't. Ishmael was mad because he was the firstborn and he didn't receive the covenant. Esau did evil to his brother Jacob, who was righteous. He did evil to Jacob because he got mad because he gave Jacob his birthright, and then he felt like Jacob stole the blessings. And as I said in my video before, you don't get birthrights without blessings, so they come hand in hand. So it was actually the Most High that allowed Jacob to get the blessings after Esau just gave him his birthright because he didn't care about him. So, and two, that it was already set up for him Jacob to get the blessings and the birthright. It says it in their birth when they were born, when she was having them, how Jacob grabbed hold of Esau's heel when he was coming out. That's just showing that he was going to have power. And it said the older will serve the younger. Esau was the oldest, Jacob was the youngest. So Esau served Jacob for a time. So that's that. Like I said, the evils are usually done against the righteous. And in this world has the earth has been in existence for over 6,000 years, but the last 1,000 years that Satan has prevailed. He has done evil in the earth, but the last 400 years the evil has been done to the children of Israel. So those nations that I named, or those men that I named, they received the mark of the serpent, the evil, and they have been the ones to do the evil throughout time. So let me show you too. Let me go ahead and break it on down to you. Break it on down. So technically in the Bible, the definition of beast in the Bible represents the kingdoms that will bear rule over the world from Adam until the second coming of Christ. While in the spirit, the beast is seen as a personality, as in Revelations 19 and 20. In the physical, he is represented at different ages throughout the period of human existence as different kingdoms. So like I said, those men who was marked became nations, and those nations became kingdoms. So another definition of the legal definition of beast is an animal or a domestic animal such that may be used for food or for labor or for sports. See, so I'm going to show you how the beast became the kingdoms that they became, the evil that they did in the world, and how they were used for food, labor, and sports. How they became rulers over the people and all these things that they had the people to do, and how we serve the beast through these kingdoms. See, that's what it is. That's basically what's important. We serve these kingdoms, or the beast, through these kingdoms. And let me show you that, because it's in the book of Revelations. I think it's Revelation 13. And I want to say this: a beast is an animal, and usually not a gentle or attractive one. You can also call a person a beast when they behaving in a cruel, savage, and horrible way. So we know those kingdoms that served the beast or became the mark of the beast, they were cruel in their doings. Because like I said, they was the one who's brought about a lot of the evil that was in the earth for like I said, from the time of Adam till now, the coming of Christ, because Christ is back. So let me show you who those beasts were. Let me show you who those kingdoms were as a beast, as the mark of the beast. I'm going to take it to Revelations 13, and I'm going to begin at 1. 13 and 1. Let's get it. Okay. So Revelations 13 and 1 says, "And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 horns and 7 heads, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of lions. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. And I saw one of his heads were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast." So let me show you what it's talking about right there. So where he said he saw the beast with the 10 horns and the 7 heads, the 10 horns is Rome. The 7 heads is the 7 continents: Asia, Europe, Africa, Antarctica, Arctica, South America, North America, and Europe. Well, I think I said Europe already. But however, the 7 continents. And with the 10 crowns on the 10 horns, I said was Rome, was the 10 crowns on his head. Rome. Remember when I did the video of Esau, when I said Esau his lineage was dukes, but they made themselves kings and queens? That's what it's talking about right there. The 10 crowns. Rome made themselves kings. They gave themselves power over every nation, every people. They gave themselves power. And it says, and on his head he had a black. Let me see where it says he given himself. Oh, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. Blasphemy means he cursed the Most High. Like he felt like he had more power than God because of the way he ruled the nations, how he ruled over people. He felt like that was he blasphemed the Most High with the evil that he spoke against them and controlling these people. And let's see what it says. And it says, and the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him power and his seat and great authority. So in that verse right there, the leopard represents Egypt or Babylon. And the feet, like those of a bear, represents Mede and Persia, which is Iraq and Iran. And mouth like that of a lion. And the lion is who's the lion? Oh, that's Egypt. Oh, and it says, and the mouth like that of a lion. And the dragon gave the beast his power and his throne and great authority. So Satan, the dragon is Satan. Remember I told you that was one of the names of the beast, or the serpent was the dragon. Now the dragon, it said the dragon gave his power and his throne. He said he gave him power and his throne with great authority. Meaning Satan gave him power through his evil. And his evil, the evil that he did to all the nations, was his power. He had great authority over these people. He ruled over these people. So the bear, oh, well, like I said, Satan was the beast, the dragon. Now, the sea, when it talks about coming up out of the sea, remember I always say in my video, sea represents trade, like merchants trade. So let me go on. Let me keep going. So you remember I said the kingdoms, the beast were kingdoms. The mark of the beast were the nations that became kingdoms. So these kingdoms was given power by Satan. And what I say, Satan is the one who did evil. He was the evil one. So all of these nations did all of this evil. So let me show you how they did the evil. Should I do it in this video? You know what? I'm going to create another video on the mark of the beast to show you the evils. I really wanted to give it all to you right here, but I don't went on and on and on. So I just wanted to show you how those men became nations, and those nations received the mark of the beast, and that was just the mark to do evil in the earth, to rule with the authority from the beast, to be over kingdoms, to blaspheme the Most High in their evils because they felt like they had more power. So family, that was what that video entailed. So with that being said, I thank you guys for viewing this video, and there will be a part 3 to the mark of the beast. So again, I thank you for viewing my video, and I'll see you on the next one.